gosh, you can see my pores, but that's okay because I'm from afar and we have a ring light to mask all that. Hi, my name is Immaculate Vintage and welcome to another part of my series Immaculate's Immaculate Finds, where we today review the lovely eyeshadow palette,
The Invocation of the Spirit.
If you're interested, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to never miss a video, and keep watching. Before we start this video, I do want to acknowledge that we are on the unceded territories of the Lekwungen people, also known as Songhees and the Esquimalt First Nations. So hi everyone, hope everyone is still doing amazing during this time. I want to thank everyone again for all the amazing support I got on my introduction video. So today we're going to be reviewing the palette that I got from Wicked Sisters Cosmetics, the Invocation of the Spirit, their palette that was inspired by the Craft movie. 15 color eyeshadow palette that has a mixture of some mattes, some kind of shimmer metallics, and I believe the middle, the rosary one, is a chunky glitter. Definitely really nice if you're someone who's liking some kind of fall tones, some jewel tones. As you can see, so I did try the palette on my eyes today for this look. Overall, pretty nice. The only shades I used were, I believe, Occult, Nancy, Weirdo, Rosary, Snakes, Love Spell, just for the whole eye. And I kind of did like, I was trying to do, I guess, a halo kind of eye effect. Yeah, whatever. Did a thin layer of primer from, I used Smashbox's 24-hour priming base, just a little bit gently all over my fingers. I started with the Occult shade just on the outer part of the eye. The pigment was nice, it wasn't over the top. I smacked off the excess just in case. It took a little while to kind of get intensity. When it came to applying the Nancy shade, it definitely popped nicely. The only one thing I kind of noticed was that I did have a hard time blending it out. I'm not too sure if it was just placed it, but I was, after a little while, able to get a nice kind of blend in between that didn't look too harsh on the line. And when it came to the inner part, when I tried Weirdo, when I applied the shade, it's a nice, like, how would I describe it? You know that like frothy layer you see on a swamp? Kind of like that minty kind of green? Not the best probably description or image, but kind of like that color. So I was kind of hoping it would have kind of came on a little bit more opaque, but I did see when I was applying it and blending it, the more I tried to build it up, it wasn't really going anywhere. So that was a little bit of frustration. I kind of wish too in the palette that they had a darker green shade, hopefully like of a matte, just to help kind of build that. So, you know, I find this shade would have been kind of nice for a transition color. When I went into afterwards, I had to use like a fine lip brush with the color Snake, which is a metallic green. How would you describe that? Emerald metallic green to make the Weirdo stand out. I kind of just sculpted it a slight bit in the inner part of my eye onto my crease. Really made the Weirdo at the end stand out a lot more. Made me happy. And then they both blended relatively nicely together. Love Spell that I used as well, which is the other metallic. It's kind of like a deep ruby. Went on, I find natural palm. What is it?
It's like demonic.
The bottom of your finger, I find you're going to get the most payoff. When it came to the rosary color, so this shade right here, I knew it was like obviously a funky kind of glitter. What I wasn't prepared for was how jelly-like in the consistency it was. I accidentally almost put my whole finger through the pan, but it was also like, it was chunky glitter, so it was interesting because like I would swipe over and I would get all the glitter chunks to apply onto it. The consistency was like jelly creamy. Like, so what I'm trying to say here is that the consistency was jelly, but it came out dry. But nothing bad, I was just not prepared for that, making this ugly dent into the palette. It was a little bit frustrating when I was kind of blending around it and with my eyeliner because the chunks were kind of falling off, so you had to go back and apply it again. But that would be the one thing if you are using this palette, just be kind of careful about that. Go around it that you're not causing a whole bunch of fallout or having to reapply it every 2 minutes. Also, another thing with that, if you have a setting spray to kind of dampen a brush or a detailed brush, I found that really made it adhere better and almost intensified the payoff. I noticed it too when I did the little tear underneath my eye. Made it pop and it gave that really nice kind of iridescent residual tear effect. I don't mind kind of using lash glue to gently adhere glitter to my eyes, but sometimes you can really feel it. So this was a really nice option of just applying it on and it staying on, which was I would probably recommend for anyone using it, probably apply a primer or maybe a little bit of a tint. You're able to get that color payoff a little bit more right away. But overall, I did enjoy the palette. I think it is a great palette to get if you want something that's kind of fun, witchy, or if you're someone who is looking to start makeup and you don't want a huge palette. Also, if you're someone who likes to get collector memorabilia for movies. This is also an awesome brand to look at. And Wicked Sister Cosmetics do have other palettes that were inspired by movies. One of them was inspired by Beetlejuice, recently deceased, like they inspired from the book. Overall, like I love the packaging. It's very like pretty sturdy, pretty firm. You know, I guess for some people packaging matters, some people it doesn't. I'm kind of 50-50. One thing, this is just a minute like picky thing, nothing like against the palette. I don't know what happened with like this sigil and like the printing of Wicked Sisters. Was just maybe my batch was just faulty, pixelated or blurry, which it's not like it's not affecting the experience, but it was just one thing I kind of saw. I love the palette. I also love too that it comes with a nice mirror on the inside, and it's nice to have a palette that has a decent sized mirror so you don't have to carry a handheld mirror in your purse. I don't know who really does. I really did enjoy the product. I definitely want to look into getting some more products from Wicked Sisters. If you're definitely interested in this brand, I will link their website down below. I'm in love with them. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy this. I'm really excited to be back again in front of the camera, but I do want to thank everyone for supporting so much. Feel free to, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And until next time, my name is Immaculate Vintage. Stay safe, drink water, don't forget to moisturize. You will thank me later. And until next time, bye.